Okay, second part to simultaneous equations. Again, you've got this setup here. This time we've got diagrams, okay, but if you look down here, it does say use an algebraic method. Okay, so when you see that, you need to think simultaneous equations. And it does say rectangles A and B have perimeters 94, 56, as shown below. Okay, calculate the area of each rectangle. Okay, use an algebraic approach to calculate the area. Now, we'll worry about this bit later on, we're calculating the area. We'll just focus on what we've got here to start with. And we've got perimeter. Okay, the perimeter, of course, is adding up the lengths around here. And we know that width there is 2x, which means our width down here will also be 2x. And of course, we know that it's 3y. Okay, so we'd have that side to be 3y there. So when I add them all up, if you think about it, 2x and 2x gives me 4x. Okay, 3y and 3y gives me 6y. So we're adding them up will give me the perimeter. Of course, they tell us it's 94. Okay, do the same then for b. And b is a little bit more complicated. Might take us a little bit more time. X plus 6 that side is, and that side is y plus 4. Okay. If I was to add these up here, okay, I'll do it up here, I'll get 2x, if you think about it, 2x plus 12, yeah? That's what I get by adding those two sides up there, 2x and 12. Do the same here, if you think about it, I'd have 2y plus 8, okay? Right, so that would be the perimeter. Of course, I can simplify that, I'd have 2x, 2x, let's write it down here, should we? 2x plus 2y plus what, 20? Okay, so 12 and 8 gives me 20. Now, this is the perimeter of rectangle B here, and we're told it's actually equal to 56. Okay, now in this setup, it looks different, doesn't it? It looks different from before. But if you're clever about it, you can think, well, this 20 here can go over the other side, okay, and I'll be left with 2x plus 2y equals 56, take away 20, okay, so then that becomes 2x plus 2y equals 36, okay, so again you've got yourself like an equation that works for us, okay, so we've got equation here for rectangle A up here, and we've got equation here for rectangle B here. Okay, simultaneous equations we'll use. Now what I would think would help is if we get them lined up, okay, as we've seen before. So, you know, write them out again. I know it's a bit more work, but better, okay, better to write them up like that. Now we times the first equation by the 2, times the second equation then by the 6. So we get the y's the same, so we're going to change these to become 12. If I times the first equation by 2, 4x becomes 8x, 6y becomes 12, and 94 times 2 is 188. Okay. Times this by 6, so you get 12y. Sorry, that should be x there, shouldn't it? My mistake there. 12x, okay, and times it by 2, times by 6, you get 12x. Times that by 6, you get 12y. Okay, times that by 6, you get 216. Okay. Now we're going to, we've got 12y is the same, so now we can take away, can't we? Now again, be careful, think about it. Which should we take away? We're better to do this, take away this, aren't we? That would make it easy for us. 12x take away 8x is 4x. 12y take away 12y is 0. And of course, don't forget now, because we go in this, take away this, yeah? Just like with the x's, 12x take away 8x, same here. 216 take away 188 is 28, okay? So 4x is 28, which means x will be 28 divided by 4, which is 7, okay? So now I've got x is 7, I can then put it into any equation I want. I could put it into that one if you want to. So I'll have 4, replace x with 7, so 4 times 7 plus 6y is 94. 4 times 7 is 28, plus 6y is 94. Take the 28 over the other side. Okay, so I have 6y is 94, take away 28 is 66. Okay, we use a calculator on these questions. And then y would equal 66 divided by 6, which is equal to 11. Okay, wonderful. So we've got x to be 7, y to be 11. Now we're not quite there, we're not quite done, because if you remember back to the start, it said work up the area of each rectangle. Okay, of course, area is length times width, isn't it? So what I would do is I'd go back up here and I'd write down what my answers were. X was equal to 7 and y was equal to 11. Yeah. So now that I know them, I can work out what this is going to be and what this is going to be. My length, if you think about it, sorry, my width, if you think about it there, well, if x is 7, 2x is going to be 14. Y is 11, 3y will be 33. Okay? Right? Same here, x plus 6. Well, if x is 7, x plus 6 will be 7 plus 6, which is 13. And then y plus 4, 11 plus 4 is 15. Okay? So the area of A will equal 14 times 33. Which equals 462 centimeters squared. Area of B will equal 13 times 15. Okay. Which equals 195 centimeters squared. Okay. So there's that one done there. Now, in addition to that, you can get straightforward simultaneous equations where they actually give you the equation set up, okay, already. So in a way, it's easier, okay. So you follow the same approach. You times the first one by 3, okay. You times it by that number there, and you times the second one then by the 5 there, okay. So you times the top equation there by 3. So that becomes, when you calculate it, 18x. That becomes 15y. And times that by 3, you get 69. Same then with the bottom equation, that becomes 20x. That becomes 15y. That becomes 90. So we take away, again, I'm going to be tempted here, it's better, isn't it, to do this, take away this, which is 2x. This take away this is 0. This take away 69 is 21. Okay, so that means x and is 21 divided by 2, which is 10.5. Okay, put that then into one of these equations. We can put it into the first one. So x becomes 10.5 plus 5y is 23. So work this out on your calculator. Okay, 63 plus 5y is 23. Take the 63 over the other side. Of course, it becomes a minus. It's a straightforward equation now, isn't it? So 5y, 23 take away 63 is minus 40. And then, okay, it's minus, but that's okay. We can still divide now by that 5. You just end up having an answer, which is minus 8. Okay. So one last question, okay, an interesting one here where you notice these signs are different. Now, this doesn't come up too often, but when the signs are different, we just need to be slightly more careful. You do the same approach. You times the first equation by that number there, which is 5, and times the second equation by that number there, which is 3. So you get 30x minus 9y equals 105. Second equation by 3, 12x plus 15. Oh, where have I gone wrong? That should be 15y there, shouldn't I? So I made a mistake there. When you times the first equation by 5, I should get 30x, that's 15, isn't it? Okay, thought I'd gone wrong somewhere, because this becomes 15 as well. And then times 7 by 3 is 21. Now what I wanted to focus in on here was the fact that the signs are different. When they're different, okay, instead of taking away the equations, we need to add them, okay? Now, I know that might not make much sense, but if we do add them, think about it. This is negative 15y. This is a minus 15. If we add 15 to it, it would make it 0, won't it? This becomes 0 by adding. So I'd have to add these as well. That gives me 42x. I'd add these as well, so I get 126. So x then will equal 126 divided by 42. X equals 3. Okay. Same process again, substitute it in. 6 times 3, take away 3y equals 21. Okay. This becomes 18. Take away 3y is 21. Now, I can see here something nasty is going to happen, possibly, if I leave it like this. So maybe what I'll do, because it's minus 3y, I'll take that over the other side. So it becomes a 3y over here. And this 21 I'll bring over this side. So I have 18 minus 21. This then becomes minus 3 equals 3y. And then minus 3 divided by 3 equals y. So y turns out to be minus 1. Okay, and there you have it. Remember, it doesn't matter if you go wrong, right? Obviously, if you see you going wrong, you need to correct where the mistakes are. But even if you attempt this question, okay, and get halfway, you know, there's potential there to get a few marks. Even if the answers come up wrong, you can still pick up marks.